Welcome everyone! This morning we are taking a look at the Winco FN-12 French whip. I've had this item for about a month now, and I've been surprised at the variety of tasks that it's been able to handle. I've used it on everything from beating together eggs, mixing thick waffle batter, and even whipping together dry ingredients. And I've gotten great results each time. In this video, I'm going to be covering three parts. First, I'm going to go over the specifications. Then I'm going to show you a few demos of situations this whip comes in very handy. And third, I'm going to go over functionality. So let's begin with some measurements. We can see the overall length of the whip comes in at 12 inches, with the length of the wires coming in at 7.5 inches. And finally, the whip is made of stainless steel. Now I'm going to show you how this whisk works for making some coffee cake batter. The first step, we've got this flour, sugar, oil, and we are going to mix it together until we got kind of a cornmeal granularity to it. So let's begin. And I've done this before a couple times, and it's always a little bit messy, but it works. And that's what we're aiming for our first step. Next up, we've got 2 duck eggs, some water, a little bit of vanilla extract, and we're going to whisk these together, then add them to the main mixture. I'm being a little gentle so I don't spill these over the place, like I do with my flour. You can see we're getting a nice foam, and this looks like it's about ready. So now it's time to combine them. If I stir this together too much, I'll be breaking up all those clumps that we created before, and we're going to lose the texture. And we don't want that to happen. And our batter still has a clumpy granularity to it, which is what we want. And the last part to our coffee cake, the streusel. We've got our cinnamon, sugar, flour, melted butter all in here, and we're going to mix all of these together. So it's a little crumbly this time around because I went light on the butter, but it's still going to turn out delicious. With our pan greased, it's time to pour out the batter. To do this, I'm going to use another Winco product here, a silicone scraper, and this is going to help me control it a little bit. I'm going to start off with half of the batter. And now we're going to add half of our streusel. And now it's time to add the rest of our batter. Look at that, look at how nice and clean we got this bowl. And just as we did with the bottom layer, we want to spread this out. That should be close enough. We're going to add the rest of our streusel. And this is going to go in the oven for about 30 minutes at 350 degrees. And one last tip, if you guys make this at home, wait before it cools before you eat it. And I struggle with this part the most because this looks so delicious. Moving on to functionality. What I love most about this whip, the durable construction. Look at the thickness of these wires. Look at these. And then on top of that, there's this little retaining loop that holds all of them in place. So watch what happens when I pull one of these. You can see it stops. This loop here stops it from moving. It doesn't bend. It's really the same with all of them. So when you're using this on things like dry ingredients or really thick batter, unlike those lower cost whips, the really thin ones which bend and go all over the place, this one, it feels really sturdy. That's why it works for those heavyweight tasks. One last aspect I want to talk about, and this is an important one, your choice of bowl. You want something large and rather shallow, because this is a large whip and you want that extra space to work. If instead we use something small like this to whip some eggs, well, first we'll end up with eggs all over the place, but second, we're going to have a hard time working with it because look at how little room we have. We're not going to have time to pick up speed. And this little loop here that forms this tip, it also tends to get in the way when you have smaller surfaces. So really stick with something bigger that gives you room to work. To sum things up, this item, it's been a great addition to my kitchen. If you're looking for a general purpose whip, something that'll work well for whipping eggs, to mixing heavy batters, even to mixing dry ingredients, I'd highly recommend this. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments section, and I will get them answered for you.